Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you my reading and watching log from the months of May all the way to July. So I have this little journal here that I'm reading off of. It's not a script, but I have a few key talking points for each series I'm going to talk about. So first off on the list is My Hero Academia 5th season. So My Hero Academia, it's very popular. I mean, if you haven't heard about it, I recommend you go watch it. It's about a boy named Deku, or Izuku Midoriya, who wants to become a hero. That's basically it. He wants to be the #1 greatest hero of all time. I know it's a very cliche, it's a very overused topic. However, I think it still does its job. Like, the characters are well enjoyable, Shoto Aizawa being my favorite, and All Might being my second favorite character of all time. This season is more focused and more laid back, which honestly isn't a bad thing. Like, I love this series so much and I could talk about it all day long, but this video would be like 1 hour. And I don't want it to be 1 hour. I want it to be short, sweet, simple. So, as you guys know, or as the recording of this video, My Hero Academia, the 5th season, is still airing, so it hasn't actually ended yet, but so far, I'm loving it. Like, it's like a 7 or an 8 for me right now, so it's still good by any means. My favorite My Hero Academia season would have to be season 3. I cried at the end of season 3. Like, it was either at the end or the end of the arc, and if you know what I'm talking about with All Might, you know. That's all we gotta say. It's more Deku focused this season, but I don't mind that because we're focusing on him and his newfound power that he has. And the characters like Todoroki do get character development, which I really did like at the end of the episode I did watch. This is a little bit of spoilers, but what can you do? It's the 5th season. If you haven't already skipped ahead, I don't know what to tell you. So that's ending my Academia 5th season. So now we're gonna go on to Haikyuu. Seasons 1 and 2 I watched from duration of June and July. Oh boy, I love this series. Like, oh my god, I'm even rooting for the opposite teams, and it's so weird because I never thought I would actually like this anime. Because I watched Free first. Like, Free, that was my first sports anime, and I love Free, and I still love Free. Free made me cry. And it made me cry because I was in high school when I watched it. So, it was a very long time ago. However, Rei and Rin, they're my two, they're my favorites. My favorites in this series, though, is, Tanaka, Kuro, Kenma, Kageyama, and Hanada. And I usually don't like main characters that much. Like, yeah, I love you, like, you're the main character, you make the series, but, like, I mostly like side characters a lot, so I never thought I would like Hanada as a character. Like, it's kind of like a Deku for me, but, like, Hanada is, like, above Deku, in my opinion, with his drives and trying to give above his shortness, like, trying to, like, overcome his short abilities and everything. It's just really cool. It's a volleyball anime about teams versing each other in high school and college. That's all it's about. And their hardships. And to be honest, this series is very realistic, and it also teaches you about volleyball, which I find absolutely great. Like, I love that. I love that this series does that. I actually don't hate anyone in this series also. Like, I can't hate anybody. Like, I love all of them. And that's very rare for me, because there's usually that one character that I'm like, get the hell out of here. Like, I hate you. Go. Leave. But with Haikyuu, it's not like that. Like, the English dub is funny. And yes, I watch everything in English dub. Fight me. The only series I didn't watch in English dub are Noragami, Demon Slayer, and another one, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. So, yeah, just those two for now I watched in English sub. Which, I can watch things in sub, don't get me wrong, I can. It's just I prefer the dub, and Haikyuu's dub, like, look it up on YouTube, it's so goddamn funny. Like, just look up, like, Haikyuu English dub, and you'll find, like, compilations with the English dub, and it's so funny. Like, if you watch it in sub, give the dub a chance. Please, it's so worth it. Give this volleyball anime a chance. It's just about volleyball. And it's so realistic to the point where the teams actually lose. Like, the main team, they lose. And it's so sad, but it's so good, and I love it. Yeah, Haikyuu's great. Season 1 and 2, don't fight me yet. I have not watched Season 3. I've been very busy. I have an interview tomorrow, so wish me luck, because I'm doing job searching and all that type of stuff. So yeah, let's go on to the next page, shall we? The next on my watch list that I have listed is Psycho Pass Season 1. I finished all 22 episodes, and honestly, like, the ending for this series, oh my god, it had me on a psychological trip. Like, Psycho Pass, you do your name right. But the ending, song, the first ending song of this anime, like, this also slaps. Like, I like the first ending more than the first opening. Like, the first opening is garbage compared to the second opening. And you can fight me on that, but the openings are good. But I prefer the second one, and I prefer the first ending over the second one. Oh my god, this series, though. I actually watched this series because of a wheel of names. You know how you spin the wheel and just see what you want to watch? If you have a lot on your watch list and you don't know what to choose, that's what I use it for. So Psycho Pass was the one it clicked on, so I'm like, okay. It was pretty good, though. I think I gave it a 7, so it's up there with the Origami for anime levels. Yo, but Akane's and, like, Kokiyami's relationship is fucking wild. Oh my god. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, this anime can either make you or break you. Like, this anime, it's hard. And it's good. I recommend you guys giving it a go. The ending was sad and bittersweet. Like, I wanted to cry, but I couldn't. I don't know. This anime is psychological and futuristic, all mixed into the same one, so if you want something that's futuristic and also about crime and psychologically can fuck you up, I recommend Psycho Pass. Black Clover. I watched that also in English dub. Yeah, a lot of dubs here, but it's okay. From the duration from, I believe, May to July, I watched episodes 150 to 162. I'm almost done with it, but to explain some of my favorite characters, you know, obviously, like, Yami slaps hard. I love Yami to death. Zora is pretty fucking cool whenever he's on like, whenever he's on screen. Like, I love Zora so fucking much. I don't know what it is. I think I just have a thing for shark teeth after Reen from Free came along, so, yeah. The last episode I watched, which was with Yuno, it focused more on Yuno. Tiny bit of spoilers. It made me so goddamn sad. Like, people died. I'm not gonna say who, but people died. Like, they're dead. They're gone. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? And I hope, swear to God, they don't pull a fucking fairy tale. Because I will literally... Don't get me wrong, I love fairy tale, but I cannot stand when characters die and they come back to life. Please don't pull a fairy tale. Like, he had such an honorable death. Yes, it's a he. I'm not telling you who died, but he died, and I am sad, and I do not want to see a certain character's reaction to that. Like, oh my god. I've never seen Yuno so defeated and pissed off. Oh my god, bro. This anime. Asta's become stronger, though, which I totally love. Like, he can now fly on a broomstick. Well, on his sword. Not on a broomstick. Spoiler. Not sorry. I wrote down the fire chick is very hot. Her name's, Mariolona? God, I can't pronounce her name. She's the fire badass queen. Like, I don't even know her name, but I love her. Like, I love her so much, and I will preach it. I'll put a picture on screen of who the fuck I'm talking about, because I'm probably putting pictures on screen anyways while I'm editing this. So yeah, Black Clover is great. Give it a watch. Season 1 is kinda eh, but once it picks up, like, once you start getting into it, like, you're hooked. It's like fairy tale. It's like a drug. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to switch on the little paper I have here to explain other things I've been reading and watching. Okay, so Beastars Season 2. Oh my god, where do I begin? Like, Legoshi used to be my favorite character from Beastars when I started it, you know, a while ago. But now, after watching it, and watching Hazbin Hotel, Louis, or Louis, or however you pronounce his name, has become my favorite. Like, I'm deer daddies all the way. I have a deer fetish, like, Jesus Christ. Hazbin Hotel, Alistair, now Louis is just my favorite. Like, every time I look at Louis, I see Alistair. It's just what I see, so yeah, I'm a furry now. But yeah, I love this series so goddamn much. Like, I still need to read the manga, because I know the manga goes past the anime. I mean, 22 volumes of Beastars? Of course it's gonna surpass the anime. Come on now. But this season, oh my god, it reversed the roles so much, and Legoshi's and Haru's relationship just took a trash. Like, oh my god, I love them, but now I'm like, I don't know how I feel about them. Like, Legoshi, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh my god. Though, but I do love all of them. I love them so much. We also find out who the killer is of, you know, the whole premise of Beastars, like, who the killer is from, you know, I forget his name, Tim? Yeah, Tim's death. Yeah, we figure out the ending to that, so. And, like, it's so satisfying at the end. Like, it's so satisfying, so. I don't know what else to say. Like, if you haven't watched Beastars, give it a chance. It's definitely worth your time. Anyone else who says otherwise, like, just get out of here. I'm just kidding. If you gave it a chance and it wasn't for you, that's a-okay. A movie, actually, I watched during the duration from May to July was Wuthering With You. I didn't expect the ending, like, to this series. I thought the girl was going to die, but she didn't. So, yeah, there's that. I even vlogged it, but I haven't uploaded that, and this video is going out first because I said the reading log was going to be, well, the reading and watching log was going to be this week. So, there's that. But yeah, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I thought I was actually going to be more of a silent voice and like Your Name type of feel, but I didn't get that from it. It was more adventurous than sad, at least in my perspective for the series, or the movie. I mean, I saw it more as trying to find ourselves and, you know, prayers and just making the sun shine, you know what I mean? That's the main premise of the whole movie, of making someone actually smile. I don't know how to really put this into words, but it was like a whole nother world. Like, I was picturing my, like, you know, this universe, the world that we live in, Earth, as that world, and like the ending and seeing everything flooded, like, I don't know how I'd feel, like, touched on so many different topics that are very much possible in this world, and I don't know how to feel about it. It was very bittersweet though, the ending, but I was kind of bitter more than sweet, let me just be real about the ending. Like, it wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't the worst that I've ever seen. It also makes you think about your life a lot. That's all I really gotta say about it though. Next, I guess, let's see what else we got here. This deserves its own page. Like, no wonder I wrote so much. Violet Evergarden. 13 episodes of pure sadness. Like, Clannad never made me cry. Angel Beats never made me cry. K-On! Never made me cry. A Silent Voice, etc. Like, the list goes on, but no one told me that this was going to be an emotional fucking train of tears. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but this anime fucked me up. If you want something sad but also uplifting, watch this, but like, oh my god. Basically, this story follows a girl named Violet who was basically used as a tool in the military, and it follows her life after her military experience with the Major and everything else. And she becomes a doll, which basically means that she writes letters for people, and she goes around the world and meets all these new faces and people, and inspires them and makes them feel good. Like, oh my god. Like, this anime, you can relate to at least one character in this anime. Guaranteed. Like, oh my god. And I didn't even cry at the last episode. I cried at like episode 10 or something like that. And mind you, there's like 13 episodes in this. Why isn't everyone talking about this anime? Like, I see everyone like talking about like, oh my god, Clonad made me cry, Angel Beats made me cry, Your Line April made me cry. Why isn't no one mentioning Violet Evergarden made you cry? This anime is so goddamn psychological. And I actually wrote down in my list of the animes that did make me cry. Angels of Death did make me cry. Free, of course, and then Death Parade. How could I fucking forget about Death Parade? Death Parade is a psychological trip too. Jesus Christ. And I think I cried at the ending of Death Parade. Like, the last 2 episodes I cried on both, because they're just so fucking, like, fucked up. Also, in my own opinion, like, this anime is super underrated. Like, so underrated. I don't even know how to put it into words. Like, I don't see anybody talking about this. Like, I get it, it's like from a couple of years ago, or whatever, but like, at least put it on your top 10 or rate it really high, because it deserves that. It deserves a 9 or a 10. Guaranteed. Like, this anime is beautiful. Like, the visuals, the character development, the writing for this series is so... It's such a delight to see this series. The story is breathtaking. Like, everything in this anime is so goddamn enjoyable. The opening slaps. The ending feels like a war song. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than that. Go watch this fucking series. Like, 13 episodes of your time will not be wasted. It's perfect. Like, this is a perfect anime. In my own opinion. Yes, I rated it a 9, but it's perfect. Like, mention this series more, because it definitely deserves more hype for it. 13 episodes of pure tear-jerking mess. Like, this series is so great. Just watch it for yourself. Don't expect anything, but I'm telling you, this anime is great. And that's why I wrote it on 1 page, so there's that. Of my talking points and everything I wanted to get across in this video. So I decided I'm going to do this anime reading/watching log into parts. So yeah, on the next video, so part 2 that you'll see after this reading and watching log, since I had so much to say about the watching portion, I decided that I'm going to cut it up into 2 parts. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in part 2 where I talk about my reading log and what I've been reading and what I've enjoyed for the past couple of months. So yeah. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Please stick around and have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your day. And let me know what you guys have been watching down below. I would love to hear anything you have to say about it. Also, this video will be uploaded on Thursday, I promise. I'm recording this actually on a Tuesday. But I know the editing won't take that long. Like, I know I'm fast with editing. It's just I'm very slow with recording audio. So yeah. That's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys in part 2. Bye!